I just wanted to demonstrate to you how StickIt Tile Repair Kit actually works. We've had a lot of questions from customers all over the world. What we've done is we've prepared this panel today so that you can see what's going on underneath the tile. So we've laid some tiles on glass, and in a minute I'm going to inject and show you what goes on below the tiles. But the kit comes with everything that you need to do the job. This is a 2mm twist drill. We've specially designed that. It's a solid carbide bit designed to drill either through the tile or through the grout lines. It's very hard. It'll drill holes all day in grout and through tiles. You just need to be careful that you don't bend it. It's like a fine timber drill. Just be gentle, use a medium speed, lift it every now and then to clear the flutes, and don't put too much pressure, and certainly not hammer action. But just a standard cordless drill is all you really need. So we recommend drilling about every 100mm around the perimeter of the tile, or if you have to drill through the tile, it really depends on the size. You don't want to be drilling too many holes because you've got to try and disguise those. But the idea is don't be lazy and just drill one hole. You want more holes so that the adhesive can flow in from all directions. So I'll just show you that process. Very simple to drill through. And that's pretty much gone through straight away. You can actually hear when it goes through, you actually feel less resistance. And I'll show you drilling through the middle of the tile as well. And you hear at the end there that thunk. That's basically pushing all the way through the tile. So you'll get a feel for when you've drilled through the tile into that cavity. Once you've hit that cavity, you don't need to drill any further. Pull your drill out. That allows you to inject, and you can push the adhesive into those gaps. So I'll just put my drill aside now that I've drilled my holes, and I'll swing this panel around so that you can see this from behind, because this is where the magic happens. So we've prepared these tiles on glass so you can see what's going on. Whether it's a wall tile or a floor tile, the concept is the same. Obviously with a wall tile, any injection is going to flow down. Now I've just did a little injection before. You can see that the adhesive has flowed down. Same with this, through the middle, it's flowed down and it's found its way into this little cavity. So this section is not yet cured. I've only injected a couple of minutes ago. But it's managed to flow and find its way through, and that's what the adhesive does. It doesn't just sit there as a blob, it actually wets out the surface and it pulls its way through so that it can fill up any of those nooks and crevices that are there. So under any tile you're going to find all sorts of different crevices and cracks and spaces. You'll see on this particular tile there's a profile. It's like a hatch pattern on the back of the tile, and often when the adhesive is spread you actually used a notch trowel, and that might be in any direction really. So the more places that you inject around the edge of the tile, the more chances you have of that adhesive coming in and finding those cavities. But we've just put a couple of dots on here to show you a hollow section and how the adhesive works. But I will just grab a small mini pack here and try and balance this pane of glass. Normally you'd be doing it on a floor obviously, or a wall. I'll just find the injection hole and I will try and inject the adhesive. And you can see here the adhesive is coming in behind and it's filling up all of these cavities. And that's the process that allows the adhesive to rebond the tiles. You can see how quickly it's flowing and finding all of those cavities. And if I do the same through the other hole that I've got down here, you can see the adhesive down here. It's actually flowing and finding its way through. So there you have it. That's basically how you use StickIt, and you can see how quickly it travels and finds its way into those nooks and crannies, and it will rebond that tile without you having to lift it off the surface, which means you don't need to retile, you don't need to regrout, and you don't need to risk breaking tiles that are no longer available. StickIt Tile Repair Injection Kit, you can see how simple it is and it works. Full details on our website. check out some of our other videos or shoot us a question if you've got any questions.